Look, it took 4 tries, but Arsenal finally got to play Aston Villa this morning. And with the looks of a healthier squad and a good second half performance, that top 3 challenge might just be on. So, a good morning for Arsenal as they defeat Aston Villa 4-0.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm not the type of brother to play with. See a lot of people acting like, oh, yeah. All ball players sounding like haters. We the young kings of this generation, oh, yeah.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Pitchside with Parker for another Arsenal women review of the 4-0 win over Aston Villa this morning. Man, just feels good to be back in the win column. I mean, it had been a very stop and start, frustrating start to 2021 for Arsenal. You know, the combination of COVID issues and injuries and a very tough run of games and all the different cancellations, the weather, the international break, there was just so much stuff going on. But this finally felt like a return to some sort of normalcy for Arsenal. It felt good. You know, having players like Jordan Nobbs, like Beattie back, and seeing Caitlin Ford looks okay after her injury against City. Lisa Evans scored at the end of the game. This was a big win for Arsenal. Maybe not in terms of, oh wow, they beat a really good team or it was a perfect performance, but just to get that 3 points, get their feet back under them, get players a little bit of game time, and now they can start to really focus. I think we almost had to get that out of the way, and from here, it's a hardline challenge to that third place spot. And Arsenal, with 1 game in hand, are 6 points behind Manchester United, which isn't as bad as it sounds, because obviously the game in hand play Birmingham City next week, which is a very winnable fixture. So assuming that it's only 3-point difference, then Arsenal go play United in a couple weeks' time, and all of a sudden that gap could be completely eliminated. So this was the first step in what needs to happen the rest of Arsenal's season to kind of salvage what has been, like I said, a very topsy-turvy and rough year. Yeah, pretty top performance all around. First of all, Katie McCabe with an outrageous goal for the 3rd goal. I mean, I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but this was the moment of the game. You have to talk about it. Her left foot is just sensational and a wonderful, wonderful goal past Vice, who honestly was playing a really good game in goal for Villa, especially in the first half. She made a couple of great saves, and she had denied a long-range effort earlier in the second half as well, but just too much heat on it from Katie McCabe. Oh my goodness. The first half, it was a pretty dry Arsenal performance, if we're being honest, but you could see the pieces starting to move around. I think Jordan Nobbs being in the lineup was huge, captained the team on the day, and just her movement, kind of being a wide player but coming inside and interchanging, it definitely helped Arsenal's attack. And for me, she was probably player of the match. Did end up getting a miedema in the second half off the rebound from Miedema. I don't know that she knew a whole lot about it, but she deserved the goal. I thought she played really well. Yeah, Miedema on the score sheet as well. She scored the opener off a nice little cross from Beth Mead. And as I said, Lisa Evans ended up getting the 4th. So it was a flurry of goals in the second half for Arsenal, and everything started clicking. I think they needed to shake a little bit of that rust off in the first half, and as I said, in a sense, it was kind of just the offense getting heated up. With a couple of new players back in, they just had to adjust and get back on the field after such a weird time out. I mean, a lot of these players did play during the international break. You know, the Netherlands trio all got on the score sheet, and Nobbs got a 45 for England as well. So, you know, it's not like they hadn't been playing, but to get everybody on the same pitch and again, just back to business. That's what this felt like for Arsenal. Back to business. And I think it will clear the heads moving forward, because at halftime, there was just that nagging sense of okay, I think we're going to win this game, but what if Villa keeps this up? What if we don't end up breaking them down? Just get rid of all that in the second half, and a very solid performance into 4-0. Also worth mentioning, first game in the blue kit, which is, I have to say, my favorite Arsenal kit this season. I mean, the red is a classic for sure. I personally am not a huge fan of the white kit, but it was nice to see the ladies get a turn in the blue kit. But why this game? The clash with Aston Villa was kind of ugly. They would have looked better if they were against a different kit, if that makes sense. If I was playing FIFA and I had that blue Arsenal kit, and I got matched up against somebody wearing the Villa kit, I'd be annoyed. It was a little bit of a kit clash, so that took it away from it a little bit for me, but the threads were nice, and they made them look nice on the day as well. And again, I think you have to feel positive if you're an Arsenal fan after this one. It lays the groundwork for a big finish to the season. Arsenal have a lot of favorable games down the stretch, and then obviously that huge matchup with Manchester United in a couple weeks' time. But if they handle their business and if they play like they did in the second half today, Arsenal should have a very good shout at that third place spot, which of course is now a Champions League spot, and that's of course where Arsenal want to be, even though obviously the title challenge fell off a lot earlier this season. That would be a decent finish in just the way that this whole season has gone. But yeah, definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well, and drop a like on this video. I do Arsenal reviews, both men's and women's, after pretty much every game, so you're definitely going to want to subscribe and stay around if that's the kind of thing you're into. I'm a huge Arsenal fan, and I love making videos about them. But yeah, that's going to be all for this one. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.